So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about how you add and subtract mixed numbers. So if I have the following problem, what I need to do first is I need to change them both into improper fractions. That's the way that we've taught it in class. So this is going to be 7 over 2. The reason why that works that way is it's 3 times 2 and then plus the 1. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 more is 7. And then here it's going to be 2. And here it's going to be 2 times 6, which is 12 plus 1 more. So that's going to be 13 over 6. So now we're going to find a common denominator. And the common denominator is going to be 6. And here it's times 3, here it's times 1. So we'll get to what that means in a second. So on the bottom here, I need to multiply here, this both by 3 and this both by 3. That's where that 3 is from. And then I need to multiply this side. I don't really because it's just times 1. But that's where the 1 goes in that part. So now my numbers are going to be 21 over 6 plus 13 over 6. So that's going to end up being 34 over 6. And then we change that into a mixed number by going, how many times does 6 go into 34? It goes in 5 times. And then we subtract that, we end up with 4. So it's going to be 5 and 4, 6. Which then we could simplify actually to 5 and 2/3. So just as a reminder, the 5 part comes from here. The 4 part comes from the remainder down here. And the 6 part comes from that part right here. So that's how we do it. And it's the exact same way for subtraction. It's just if you have something like this, 3 and 5, 6, minus 2 and 7/8. In this case here, we're going to change this into an improper fraction again. It's going to be 23 over 6 because 3 times 8 is 16. Or 3 times 6 is 18. Plus 5 more is going to be 23. And then we're going to change this one to an improper fraction. 2 times 8 is 16. Plus 7 more is going to be 23. And now we got to find a common denominator. So we're going to go ahead and do the 6 and 8 thing. This is 12, this is 18, this is 24, this is 16 and 24. So the first time they occur in both columns, it's going to be there. So this is, everything's going to be times 3 because it's the 3rd level down. Here everything's going to be times 4 because it's the 4th level down. So everything here has to be times 4. That's where that times 4 goes. Everything here is going to be times 3. And so 23 times 4 is going to be equal to, it's going to be equal to 92. So it's 92 over 24. And here we've got 23 times 3. So it's going to be, let's see, it's going to be 9 and then 69. So this is going to be 69 over, now we have 24ths. That's where our whole goal was, of finding that common denominator. So we got 92 minus 69 now. That's just the subtraction part. So that's going to be 3. 2 minus 9 is 3, but I've got to borrow from here. So 12 minus 9 is 3. So it's going to be 23 over 24. And that's going to be my final answer. So this is the process by which you can go ahead and add or subtract without having to rename the numbers or anything like that. That's a mathematical term. But so this is the process. It's probably the easiest way of making sure that you always get the right answer as long as you simplify and do the math the correct way in the end. So thanks and good luck.